love letter in secret by Perrault. So, dearest, if ever a conflict these ethics deprived, ever gold turned lead and chains applied, then life a magic weave of lies and soft the human tragedy. So create a line of paintings, all having to do with sex, and as you would guess from such described, they had to picture much. As they had followed arts of war and burning books and guns and whores, influenced by the war, so named the series The Sex Wars. So here made with great difficulty the first forced painting in this group. A forced painting is a thing not seen, not laced, but hard and fought, resisting to be made, not found, not easily at all, a fighting somehow resolved. Indeed, a clash of cultures presided over the first images, and here she appeared, the goddess of war. And all wars fought over and argued about anything other than her are a sham. She is a slave in shackles, carried across oceans, battered and shattered and raped. She's lifted on pedestals, plastered on walls, painted in creamy, gelatinous, buttery mediums, lovingly licked to perfection, carved into wax, warmed by hand, centered and squeezed and then pinched, pounded and pulled into, pushed and then punched into wet, slick, and muddied clay she is. Wrestled from wood and stone, chiseled, chipped, cleaved, sanded and dyed she then. Worshipped and prayed to. She's worshipped and prayed to. Laid wasted. She's rounded, she, softened arms, broken skin, bleached, left, searing, slow, melting in rain and in sun. Her bone crumbling away. She is shattered in war. She, the prize. She, the victory. The sons of the losers, destroyed. The tide of the battle, revisioned. And victory's winners shall use her again to make war, to make warriors ever and all just for her. He painted her, and in her guise, a woman in a veil. Her poses trip, confuse, belie, initiate her alpha list to vie for her affections. No, to long for her affections. Still, to beg, to plead, to sing and dance, to act a fool, to take up lance and kill at her direction. Chance to see her eyes, the light their glint. Whole nations go to war, and wrecked explicitly for her. She beckons us from dust to scream in beastly rage for all the things and lives she tried as prehistoric monsters die and fossilize. Still she, before her power, beasts do shrink, tapas and drinks, all minced and meats, now symbiotic ritualized, they give their milk, their young, their least to her, and we die and eat. A million paintings round the world do worship her to life again. He painted her as life and spring. He painted her as the lamb and me. He painted her as a leader swan. A pain-filled girl, he'd done some wrong again. Now, there she hides and waits at last with golden child.